And now, let's proceed to Impressionism. Impressionism's guiding principle was the realistic depiction of life. Impressionist artists sought to capture fleeting moments. Impressionism enabled the artist to paint an image in the way that someone might see it if they only caught a quick glimpse of the subject. Most Impressionist paintings are outer scenes painted in vibrant colors without an emphasis on detail. It has relatively small, thin yet visible brush strokes, and Impressionism records the effects of the massive mid-19th century renovation of Paris, led by civic planner Georgy Eugene Haussmann, which included the city's newly constructed railway stations, wide tree-lined boulevards that replaced the formerly narrow, crowded streets, and large deluxe apartment buildings. Next is Naturalism. In fine art painting, naturalism describes a true-to-life style which involves the representation or depiction of nature, including people, with the least possible distortion or interpretation. Jules Bastien-Lepage was a French painter who received a great deal of acclaim during his lifetime. Bastien-Lepage studied art in Paris and soon received honors such as an award at the Prix de Rome and the Cross of the Legion of Honor. His work is believed to have influenced the Impressionists in its tonal qualities and brushwork. You can see the comparison between the two paintings. The painting Haymaking is a good example of the naturalist style evident in his work. Jean-François Millet is known for his paintings of peasant farmers, as well as for founding the Barbizon School, and his work falls into both the naturalist and realist movements. His painting The Gleaners portrays three peasant women gathering what is left from a field after a harvest. The wealthy owners are seen in the distance, while the three women are central to the painting. The focus of the subject is thus shifted from the wealthy and prominent to the lower class. The landscape is of great importance to the work, and it is major highlight of the painting. The naturalists aim to paint natural life as accurately as possible. Like the realists, they aim to show reality than interpretation. Naturalist paintings are very detailed, as details increase the accuracy of the painting. Its style includes complex tonal qualities, a pastel palette, loose brushwork, and softness of form. After Impressionism and Naturalism, next is Fauvism. Fauvism is a first 20th century movement in modern art formed by the Faubs. The Faubs were a loosely allied group of French painters with shared interests. Matisse emerged as the leader of the group, whose members shared the use of intense color as a vehicle for describing light and space, and who redefined pure color and form as a means of communicating the artist's emotional state. One of the famous artwork by Henri Matisse was Dance. André Derain was the co-founder of Fauvism. He and Matisse displayed their highly innovative paintings at the Salon des Atomes. His famous painting is Charing Cross Bridge. Impressionism used color as a vehicle for describing light and space. Fauvism drew inspiration from some artists like Vincent van Gogh and Paul Gauguin. Did you know that Fauvism died out after 1908 when the group went separate ways, many turning to Cubism? Fauvism proved to be an important precursor to Cubism and Expressionism, as well as a touchstone for future modes of abstraction.
Created using Powtoon.